Welcome back, guys. Glad you could join us. Again, if you have any questions, drop it down in the comment section or shoot us an email. Today I want to talk to you about failure, and more specifically treating failure as a gold star. I see too many people who come to us that are just traumatized by something they did in the past, and rather than attempting to learn from it and treating it as if it's something that's actually going to lead them to a better outcome later on in the future, they just write it off as like, well, I failed, and that's it. It's like, I get it. Society treats people who fail as a bad thing. I totally understand that. But if you want to be successful as an entrepreneur or doing things yourself, the first thing you have to get rid of is failure is not a bad thing. It's a learning objective. It is a testing ground for ideas that are going to lead to better innovation. We've all heard the stories of how inventors failed 1,000 times until they came up with something, right? Well, that's applying to you. So you have to stop and go, okay, I need to shut that part of my brain off permanently. Because if you're going to be an entrepreneur or you're going to do some kind of business project that's going to be way out there and you failed before, then the first objective, as we talked about in a previous video, is to strategize, plan it out, think before you do it. But don't regard failure as, it's the end of the world, what am I going to do? Why did it fail? I get it, it hurts. And you hear other people that say things, maybe even about your own failure, and it makes you feel terrible. And I get that, I understand. But you have to take strength from inside before you execute these things and say, okay, yes, I did fail, it didn't work out, but that doesn't mean I'm done. I'm not finished. You learn from it, you write down, okay, this is what I could have done better, this is what I should avoid completely, and then you start to get a picture of like, okay, yeah, it was a failure, maybe I lost money on that, but it's not the end of me. People keep constantly talking about, I'm going to succeed here and then just keep going. Well, what if what you've established does really well for quite a long time, and then one day suddenly competitors are just zooming past you like you're in a race, because you are. You're going to start saying, am I failing? Am I not succeeding? It's like, if you're not used to that challenge and accepting the fact that life is about change, then you're going to be discombobulated when technology comes along, when the competitor comes along. So people who succeed are people who understand that I might do something, I might execute this plan, and it goes terrible. You've got to take those risks if you want to innovate, if you want to do things. When there was discoveries that were made, those people were probably warned thousands of times, don't do it, don't try it. Yeah, I like what you're doing here, but over here, not so good. If you feel inside that what you have is worth spitting out into the world and putting out there and seeing what happens, then do it by all means. And if you're still struggling and you still need someone to help you understand that failure can transform into major success, give us a call.